Hey, it's Dennis. Thought I'd try something a little bit different today. I've never really filmed or recorded anything that I cook, but I like to cook a lot because, well, I like to eat a lot. And I got a smoker a couple years ago, had a lot of fun with it. Jan got me something to kind of go along with it this year, a nice new apron that says, I only smoke the good stuff. Thought I'd try something a little bit different. I love homemade baked beans and I haven't done them for a while. So really simple recipe that you can use your Instant Pot for. You can do it the old-fashioned way too. But this is an Instant Pot, and the recipe that I use is from Crosby's Molasses. So you get your packaged beans, it's about 2 cups worth. Then you need a half cup of molasses. You need a third of a cup of brown sugar, 2 cups of warm water. You mix that all in. You put in some Worcestershire sauce. You put in a half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper. I just kind of eyeball those. And a tablespoon and a half of mustard. I just use the good old-fashioned yellow mustard, but you can use dry mustard as well. And in the pot, you need an onion. The recipe calls for an apple, but I left that out because I'm going to put something else in instead. What's that? Bacon. That's right. So I've already done my beans in the pot. Just put 2 cups of water on the beans themselves and put them in the Instant Pot and set the valve to close and let it go for 15 minutes, then depressurize for about 20 minutes, and then they're all nice and soft. Drain the liquid off, and then you put in the mixture that I just described. And chop up an onion, put the onion on top, mix everything all together, it's good to go. I'm gonna get the bacon out of the oven right now. Where's my mitt? I had my mitt, so I'm gonna use a dish towel instead. Here we go. Just did a few strips, 5 strips of bacon. That should be just enough. And we'll chop that up and we're gonna put it into the pan. Yes, sir. And so I'll pause for now. So now I'll get the bacon off the pan. It's on my cutting board and I'm just gonna chop the bacon into chunks. Exciting stuff, right? This piece wants to get away. Fat chance of that. All right, chopped up bacon, nice and rough. Just put it back in the pan, pop, and I'm gonna stir that up. Give that a good stir. And then, once that's all done, I'm gonna put the lid on, seal it. We're gonna go to manual mode, and we're gonna go to about 15 minutes. And here we go. So when that comes out, it's gonna be ready to kind of sit up a little bit. And I'm gonna take it one step further. I think I'm gonna put it in one of my enamel dishes and I'm gonna put it in the smoker for maybe about an hour. And then we should have some extra smoky flavor in with the molasses baked beans. Yeah, put the pressure to close. Anyway, I'll update you in a bit. All right, so I took the cover off the smoker because I only smoke the good stuff. And now loading up my wood chip tray. Put that right there for a second. And I got a bag of wood chips. Where smoking is pretty popular these days, you can get wood chips almost everywhere. These came from Canadian Tire. You can get them at Walmart. You can get at any of your big box store, hardware stores. You can order them online. These ones, it was about $13 for a good sized bag. This one is hickory. So that should give it a nice smoky flavor for sure. And I'm just gonna load up my tray. I'll show you what that looks like when it's all loaded. Turn on the propane. And here's the tray itself. It just kind of slips into the front of the smoker. Take the lid off for a minute. There you go, even that out. Now normally you can soak your chips in water for a little bit, like about half an hour. But I want this fairly smoky because it's a big bowl of liquid with the beans. So here we go. I'm just gonna go for fire. So I'm gonna turn on the gas, turn on my valve. We have fire.
Now the fire's lit, slide that in, and then the temperature gauge. I've already got some water in the tray down here, so just going to get it up to about 250, 275, and then from there I'm going to bring down the small roasting pan, and I'm going to have the beans in that and let it go for maybe about an hour or so. Should be nice. Okay, so my Instant Pot just let me know that my 15 minutes are up, so I opened the valve, depressurized it. Now it's time to open the lid. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Okay, you gotta have a look at this. I haven't even stirred it yet, but man, oh man. Look at that. Oh. Okay, so smoker's coming up to temperature. There we go, here we go. Smoker's coming up to temperature. I'm looking for 250, 275. But what I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna find my oven mitts this time. Because I'm gonna need them. That's why I don't have a cooking show. So now, got my enameled pan. It's not something I'm really too worried about. Give these beans a stir. Looks really good. It smells really great. Oh my goodness gracious. Now it's a little bit watery, so I'm gonna pause this and I can actually saute these beans for about 5 minutes just to cook down some of the liquid. And the way that I do that on the Instant Pot is actually push the saute setting, and I'm just gonna go for 5 minutes. So starting now. All right, so the beans have been just kind of sauteing up here on high heat in the Instant Pot for just a couple minutes, and it's already making a difference. It's already taking some of the liquid down. So now I can turn that off, hit the big old cancel. Here we go. You can hear it bubbling away. Here's what that looks like. Oh yeah. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. And I got a little foggy there. Okay, so now for the fun part. Going to take the beans from the Instant Pot, put them in the old-fashioned enameled roaster. And from here, they can go right in the smoker once it's up to temperature. Look at that. Perfect. Put that over here. Okay, so there they are. These technically are good to go like right now. They smell fantastic. But we're going to give it just a little extra treatment in the smoker. All right, so I just had a look at the temperature gauge and we're just about 250 degrees, so I'm getting a little bit greedy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the beans in right now. Taking the cover off the pot, because I want all that smoky goodness in there. Here we are. Ooh-wee. Look at that, steaming already. Steam versus smoke, let's see who wins. Here. Down in the bottom rack. Right there. Beans in the bottom rack, right there in the smoker. Now we close the door, seal it up, give it an hour. Just doing a couple of things around the yard while I'm waiting, and oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna turn this around so you can have a look. She's smoking away, and it's filling my yard with that hickory smell. It's just wonderful. Oh yeah, look at that. That's great. So we're just about 250 degrees there right now, so yep. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half and it's ready. It is time. Here we go. So I'm gonna pop the door open, have a little look, give it a little stir, and then out we go. Boy, they want them, I guarantee. And they've thickened up nicely too. So, yeah, we're done. Time to bring it inside, serve it up. All right, so just brought the beans in off the smoker. Come on over, let's have a look. They smell really good. The big chunks of bacon in there, onion. So the recipe again is just it's a half a cup of molasses, third of a cup brown sugar. There's mustard in there, salt, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, mustard, and that's pretty much all there is. Chop up the bacon and the onion, put it in there. It's in the Instant Pot for 15 minutes. Let it depressurize for 20 minutes. Then I put it in the smoker for about an hour and a half. And we're ready for dinner now. And here we have it, smoked baked beans with a little bit of toast on the side. If I'd given it more time, I would have made some cornbread or some biscuits, but hey, hot buttered toast sounds good to me. Have a great night.